All right, what's up, y'all? So we got an awesome mail call today. We got the Blackbeard fire starter, and I love this packaging. So we're gonna give it a try real quick. All right, so these are the fire plugs. You get a cool card. Welcome aboard, matey. Congratulations on your purchase. And I'll give you a shot of that real quick. We'll read that later. Got some dope stickers. Pretty cool. And the fire plugs. So, waterproof, odorless, non-toxic, easy, ignite, long last burning time. We're gonna test that. All right, so we're gonna be checking out the Blackbeard fire starter in snowy conditions. They're harder to get apart than I anticipated. There we go. Especially with cold hands. We got a timer going in the background. And we're going to see how far this will go in the snow here. There we go. It's pretty easy. And this is definitely not the easiest. This is a really tiny ferro rod, so. And cold hands. And we'll get back to you when it goes out. So as I was maneuvering the fire starters onto a damp piece of bark, they did go out at 1:24. So we're gonna restart the clock when I restart them. To be fair, they're basically just bubbling away in the snow. So that's a pretty extreme experiment. So they did go out, but they went out because I moved them onto the bark and doused them in the snow. So we're gonna restart them. Huh, interesting. So the outside did get soaking wet. I did leave them in the snow for a minute. It's probably 20 degrees Fahrenheit, to be fair. And there we go. All right, timer started. So we'll add what we had before. Oh, did they go out again? Oh, pause it. They went out again. Okay. We're learning some stuff here, guys. I literally just tore it in half, didn't fluff it. I wanted to see how far I can take it. So, to be fair, I was super harsh on it. And I don't fault the product for that. Just seeing how far it'll go. Maybe not as waterproof as they thought. They don't like to sit on wet things, it looks like. Which is fair. You know, fire doesn't like wet. That's totally fair. So, soaking wet table, been sleeting the last couple days. Wet bark, sopping wet. Soaked under this snow for a minute. Took a second to get going. Just because I wanted to see how little it could take. But you can see it's doing fine now. So, we have about 2 minutes previously. And we'll see how far this one goes. You can hear it sizzling away there, melting the ice around it. So fluff it up just right. Obviously don't dip it back in the snow when it's going. And even if it's on ice on soaked wood, it'll go. We just caught it going out. All right, fair enough. All right, kept going out in the snow. So we're gonna try a more hospitable terrain, soaking wet brick. It did go out again after a certain amount of time. kind of turned into coal for a second. To be fair, I've dropped them and rolled them in the snow a couple of times while they were burning. So obviously don't do that. Oh, there we go. It's going. So we got a 5-minute burn time so far on them. Even in, see, like the moment you lift it off of this cold damn surface. So adverse conditions, super adverse conditions. Put the driest thing you have down, otherwise they will go out. Ah, they're still going. It wants to live. Keep going, little buddy. All right, guys, so roughly about 9 minutes. I had to mess with it a bunch. I doused it a bunch in the snow, flipping it over. Didn't try to burn the table, so I ended up putting on a soggy piece of bark. And in doing so, I dumped it over like 3 times, and then I moved it around a bunch. So having not fluffed it up, like pretty much at all, at first, that was a bit of my fault, but I wanted to see how much it could take. It does go out if you mess with it too much, especially in snow. Like, obviously, duh, right? But you can see that was kind of an extreme test for this. So we'll do a few others to see how well they really can perform in a better environment and with proper technique and stuff like that. Just wanted to see if Joe Blow went out there and wanted to mess around, if he'd be able to without almost any knowledge of how this kind of product necessarily worked. So overall, not too bad. I'm pretty impressed. About a 9-minute burn time in the snow. So see you guys later.